Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Justice Sheffield gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Boston, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Martinez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. One and one.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Ted Williams is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. Weekly hit to third. Seager charging in on it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Owings on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Beckham comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Sale into the windup. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Pedroia. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Two balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners are down in order. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Seager has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side.
The
Down in the
baseman,
count right there. Batter hits a
29.
ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Buhner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buhner brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. Griffey Jr. over at second. Boone on at first with nobody out. Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he got him.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Williams is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, Chris Owings.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Next up for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
That's a strike to throw down. Wade late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Owings at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Next for Seattle, Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Lifted down the line in left. Williams coming in, and they can't run it down. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. Once again, a 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count now. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Jimmy Fox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. On to first, and the bubble doesn't hurt him as they still get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
The first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a reach
to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr., as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Junior awaits the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Brett Boone, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Boone swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Sale sets. Here's the 1-2. Lifted into center field. Owings is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
In now the Mariners DH, Jay Buhner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners designated hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of pops.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Seattle. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 to count. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mariners,
standing in, Tom Murphy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
now batting, left fielder, come and go, Santana.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sale into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, left fielder, Ted Williams.
Digging in once again, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Number 50 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50. Now batting, right
here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Suzuki is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Boston. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. Owings is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Boone gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Owings.
Now batting, Chris Owings. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Boone comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Ichiro makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Ready once again, Brett Boone, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Buhner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To short, hit hard. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Tom Murphy.
Now in the box, Tom Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep
Now
the inning alive.
Left fielder, come and go, Santana.
Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Wade Boggs. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
That one's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. On the ground to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ted Williams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boggs gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. first pitch of the at-bat. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Santana is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. First and second now, one man out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Base hit into right center. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Right fielder.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1. From the stretch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Boston's out in front, 5-0. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Runners are at first and third with none out. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1 to Fox, and they turn a double play.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the plate, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Into the box, Edgar Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top 5-1. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 65.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Chris Owings, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's running. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one sent foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Vasquez leads off first with one away. And it's 1-1. He's running again. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
First pitch, a check at first, and a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Wade Boggs, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out with the man at first. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
2-2 to count.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ted Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 5-1. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his
Now
first career major league
29.
strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Brett Boone, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Boone has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard liner to center field. Owings is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Buhner, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Last chance for the Mariners. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.